This helps to wake up all the chakras as well and gives you the maximum benefit of pranayama. First, we're going to do some exercise. First part of exercise to expand your lung capacity. So trying to make sure your diaphragm can go down further by stretching your rib cage muscle and so on. So put your left hand on your right knee and twist it around as far as you can. Open up and then put your chin down. And gently come back up. Do the same thing with your left hand on your right knee. Take it across and reach in there. And relax. Next, you put your both hands opposite leg, twist around as far as you can, and then put your chin there. This will help to expand your rib cage muscles. The diaphragm can go down further, help the lung to expand further, and relax. Next, we do some exercise for your posture, very important. Before we do and activate the vagus nerve, we do the face exercise. Very to stop in the wrinkles, drain your lymphatic system, and double chin. All this will go away. Blow like a Hanumanji, blow. Once more. Next, you blow from one side to the other side. And relax. Next, you blow your upper lip and lower lip, just this part. And relax. Next, you take the O and you breathe it through your mouth and you breathe out through your mouth. Next, you suck your lips and your cheek, everything inside. And relax. Once more. Next, you're going to slap yourself. And relax. Next, you're going to make your, it's like when you're a child, you used to make like a motorbike exercise, like a patpatiya ka awaaz karte the. So all your blood will flow to your face. Excellent. You can feel the face all glowing. It starts to glow. Next, to get your double chin, you take your chin up, and use your bottom lip to take upward. You're stretching the bottom part of the neck. And then go to the right, do the same thing. Left. And next, we will do the tongue exercise. Take your tongue out as far as you can. Try to touch it with the nose just to make the tongue stretch as far as you can. And yes. Next, you take your tongue out as far as you can and waggle them from right to left, left to right. And relax. Next one, you take the tongue out and suck back in and out for 10 times. And relax. Next, take your tongue out as far as you can and take it slightly up. That will get a double chin away from you. And the same thing other way. Left. Excellent. This was all the exercise to do with the face. Now we're going to remove the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system, everything from face goes across, behind the ear, around the neck, down to the drainage system. So what you have to do is, it happens just on the surface of the skin. So it's not very deep. So what you do, you put your thumb, you rub over like this. In the ear, and then you rub over the nasal passage, clear any sinus problem. And then tap around the bottom of the eye. And then your ear over the eye. Then around the ear like this. And also on the chin. And then you take the stuff across here behind the ear into the daily system. Back of the neck as well. And bring it all down to your excretory system. Excellent. That's all the face exercise. Now, next, your posture plays a very big part in promoting health. Last lot of exercise we will do before we do Bhastrika, the exercise your posture. So put your hand inside, you breathe in and out. Next, put your both hands like this. As you go forward, breathe in. And once more. Third, put a pressure on each other hand like this. And then as you breathe in, you go up and down. All these exercises you do with the posture. Next, both hands like inside. And do the reverse. Now put your both hands there. As you open up, you breathe in. And relax. Now take your both hand up. Hold the beach ball in your hand and you sway back the way you breathe in there. Then bend your hand like this and shake them up. Next, open your hands like this. As you touch the finger, you breathe out. Do the same thing in reverse. As you touch your hand at the back, finger at the back, you breathe out. When you go there, when you breathe out, when you touch your finger, you breathe in and breathe out. And relax. Excellent. Now take your both hands there. All these will affect your posture. Correct your posture. Not there. You have to do the whole hand like there, completely. And do the opposite. Now open your hands like this. Breathe in. Then turn the hand upside down, back of the palm facing each other. Now next, put your both hands behind your back and pull it up. Breathe in, hold it for 10 seconds. Once more. And relax. That's what all the exercise to do with the posture, to correct your posture, chest up, very important. This helps to expand the lung. Now let's begin to do some acupressure point to exercise the lung meridian, which goes from the back of the nail, thumb all the way down here into the L1, L5, L7, L9, and L11. That's very good. Let's first start with again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next, when you find the point middle, where the main nerve system is just outside that, you press it. Then do the other side. Next, you put your both hands like this, where the middle finger touches the palm of your hand. This is the point. This is L7. You press it. The same thing, opposite hand. And next, where the thumb joins into the palm, that's the L9. And same thing with opposite. Last but not the least, the lymphatic system, 3 fingers above the palm of your hand. You press the hand. This removes any lump forming in your body on the left side of the body. Makes the lymph fluid flow faster and remove all the toxin from your body. The same thing with other hand, the right hand as well.
Shamanji, can you put your hands like in the front so I can see how you do it?
Just 3 fingers above there.
Oh,
You
3,
press
yeah.
it there, press hard, and then you pump your finger to pump it through.
Okay.
So it's like if you do a risk assessment, if your mother had a breast cancer, chance of getting breast cancer higher. Do the exercise, I can guarantee you won't get them. Simple as that.
Okay.
The prevention is better than cure. That's what we're trying to do. Very important.
Thank you.
We done all that now. Last but not the least, we do the clapping because a lot of meridian comes through the hand. Your heart meridian, your large intestine, stomach, lymphatic system, they all come through across here. There. Just rather than flat, make your cup like a cup and press 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here. Last time. Excellent. Hold on. So you managed to expand the whole posture, make your face look younger, and also activate the lung meridian, heart meridian, and other meridian as well. So now we're going to do some expanding of lung using the mudra. The first sitting in Gyan Mudra, upside down in Chin Mudra. That sends the prana to the bottom section of the lung. We do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. And still keeping the Chin Mudra, focusing on the bottom section of the lung, we're going to do Kapalbhati to expand the bottom section of the lung.
Sarvanji,
Yes.
Sarvanji, before you, when you do Bhastrika in the Chin Mudra, do you do you do any Khichdi Mudra?
Yeah, you can do Khichdi Mudra as well, but I didn't want to complicate it because I'm trying to simplify everybody so they don't get mixed up with all the different things. The Khichdi Mudra you can do any time you're doing Bhastrika, which will help you to expand your lung further.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you.
Kapalbhati in Chin Mudra na. And relax. You find in today's class, what I'm doing is what I've been taught. I'm not adding any my own spices onto it. Before I used to add some of my own things onto it. That kind of made it a bit more complicated. So today I'm trying to focus on what I've been taught, how to do it, simplify it, and make sure you all can practice and promote good health. Very important. Next, we do an Adi Mudra. We open your palm and thumb to the thumb in the middle and tight fist. That sends the prana to the top section of the lung. First do the, you can do the Khichdi Mudra, Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Khichdi Mudra activates the parasympathetic nerve system, so your breath becomes deeper, so more chance of expansion. And relax. Usually you find when you don't do the Khichdi Mudra, you might be taking 18 breaths per minute. While by doing Khichdi Mudra, you cut down to 12 or less. So your breath becomes much deeper. The more chance of expansion and contraction. We're still doing Adi Mudra. We do Kapalbhati for last 1 minute. And relax. Excellent. So with the help of Chin Mudra and Adi Mudra, you manage to expand the bottom section and the top section by use of Bhastrika and Kapalbhati. Next, we're going to expand the whole lung with light exercise. Put your hand in the front as you breathe in for 10 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Next, put your both hands there. As you go back, you breathe in. When you go forward, you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And relax. Next, put your both hands there. As you breathe in, go right or left, breathing out. And relax. Well done. Last one, make a tight fist. As you go up, you breathe in, open the palm of hand, and then turn around and make a fist and come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Great. Excellent. Well done. Next, we're going to release some anxiety. The best way to do anxiety is to breathe in And then breathe out through your mouth, holding a straw, twice the length of breathing in. That will help to release your anxiety. Another way to release anxiety by tapping your thymus gland, which is middle of your chest, just tapping it there. And the next exercise is a very important one. You breathe in for 3 times deeply, breathe out, and then 4th time you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. It has 3 benefits. First, it removes any mucus lying in the bottom of your lung, so you can breathe properly. Second one is activates and kind of clear all the plaque deposit in your artery, the prevention of heart attack and stroke. And if you're having one, this will act like a first aid. Very important exercise. Especially with COVID-19, this will be able to remove the mucus from the back of the lung so you can breathe properly. Very important. So you breathe in first deeply and breathe out for 3 times. This time you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. Stay down for 5 to 10 seconds and relax. Once more. Excellent. Well done. Now we go into the very first pranayama, what Swamiji taught. The whole package of pranayama is to wake up your chakras. Your Bhastrika gives you the energy, the vitality. And then Kapalabhati raises your Muladhara. And then your Agni Bhaya gives you Swadhisthana, upper higher. Then you got Agni Kriya, Agnisha, which brings it to solar plex. And then you have the Ujjayi, brings it further up to the throat. And then you got the Siti and Sitkari. And then Alom Bilom brings it to here. And then Brahmi brings it to the Kancha. The whole purpose of pranayama package is to reach up your chakra. As your chakra rises, your health promotes your own health as well. Very important. So now we have to do all the exercise we've done. The purpose is to expand your lung capacity. So let's do the Bhastrika in Gyan Mudra. At this time, also in Khichdi Mudra, roll your tongue back up the way, the tip of the tongue. That itself will able to slow down your heart rate, so blood pressure will go down, and your breath will reduce from 18 to 12 breaths per second minute. And also your body goes in relaxation mode. You activate the parasympathetic nerve system. Very important. Sitting in Gyan Mudra and in Khichdi Mudra, you do Bhastrika for 3 minutes. Keeping your eyes closed, which helps to meditate as well. I'm meditating a third eye, or the first forward or breath with your chest, or follow your breath. And relax. कहने से तर जाएगा, ओम कहने से तर जाएगा, मेरा जीवन समझ जाएगा, मेरा जीवन समझ जाएगा, कहने से तर जाएगा, कहने से तर जाएगा, मेरा जीवन समझ जाएगा, मेरा जीवन समझ जाएगा। Om. Next, we're going to do the exercise for nitric oxide. I've added a few other things onto nitric oxide. I want to simplify it today. First, give me a couple of minutes just to explain what nitric oxide is. It's like a gas. It's like when you play, when you play a ring into the soap water and you blow it and bubble comes out and it bursts after a couple of seconds. That's what happens with nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas. It comes into blood vessel and it bursts within a short period. It has a very short life. So you have to use them in circulation. More you put in circulation, more nitric oxide you produce. So that's why certain exercise will make the nitric oxide go in circulation through the blood flow and produce more nitric oxide to replace it. So this exercise you do is simply to release and boost your nitric oxide level in your body. Which is benefit of, what is the benefit of that? Nitric oxide is stored in the lining of the blood vessel. As the bubbles are put into the blood flow, more nitric oxide is produced. And as more nitric oxide goes in the circulation, it actually helps to dilate the blood vessel. So your blood pressure goes down. Also, it stops the blood from being too sticky. So blood will flow a lot more smoothly inside the blood vessel. So it won't form a plaque. And also it helps to absorb more oxygen to your cell. So it gives you more stamina. And one of the best things is nitric oxide is a free radical. It actually helps to kill cancer cells. They use nitric oxide treatment for mouth cancer successfully. To see how important nitric oxide it is. Today I'm going to go back to the basic, what I've been taught with nitric oxide. First, we're going to create nitric oxide in nasal passage, which will reduce inflammation and kill any viral infection in the nasal passage and prevent mucus and all that. Take your glasses off, put your palm of your hand to close the eardrum like this, and for 5 times, take a deep breath like a bumblebee sound, like humming sound for 5 times. And the last time. And excellent. Every time you go out of the house, when you come back in, especially children as well, they can do this 5 times humming sound that will able to fight the infection, hopefully allergy, also with COVID-19 and everything else as well. Next, we will do some exercise. It's only 4 exercises. I want to more on to it, but forget about those. I don't want to confuse you. 4 exercises enough to give you the circulate the nitric oxide into blood flow. One is the squat. Next is the circular arm swing, static forward march, and shoulder press up and down. That's the 4 exercises we do. So all stand up. The speed is very important. You have to do faster, 20 times each. And relax. Next is the static forward march. Next is the forget everything else I've done before. This one straightforward one, like a star jump without the dead man star jump. And the last one is we put hand there and you press up, shoulder press up and down. That's roughly 1 set. You're supposed to do 3 sets every time, and throughout the 24 hours, you have to do 3 sets. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. That itself will able to give you more stamina and everything else. That's the second step now. Next, dead man walk. Static forward march. This will help to release and boost your nitric oxide level in your body. Give you more stamina. prevention of plaque forming, and dilate your blood vessel. The blood can flow freely. Next, Nartajam. Last but not least, the pressure nerve. As you tie, just shake your hand up. Stick your foot up. Good, tie. Just now the last round, one more round with you. Now the static forward march. And next, the star jump without the dead man star jump. And last but not least, one press up. And shake your body up. Well done. Next, what we do is do some exercise on lying on your stomach. So we can do the back exercise, very important one. Put in your chin, palm of your hand. Take a couple of deep breaths, relax into the posture. And then you kick each leg. Then you do the both legs together. Next, we do the cobra posture. Both times, side of the chest, chest and chin touch the floor, and you breathe in. Next, put your left hand over right hand under your chin. You come up. Then make a tight press, both legs under your thighs, lifting each leg up. Next is Superman pose, left hand behind the back, right in the front, lifting your hand in opposite leg. And do the opposite. Then both hands behind your back, lifting head and leg together. And then drop your hand, take a rest for 30 seconds. And then gently roll over to your back. First bend your knee. Maybe to go further. And the same, very good for your spine. As you breathe in. Next, you take your both leg apart, slightly more than the body width. Your knee touches the opposite heel. Next, you stretch your leg both forward, lift one leg up, and touch the opposite hand and head up. And relax. Well done. This was all the exercise for your back. The next is for your Nokasana, very good for any abdominal problem. Put your hand up. As you breathe in, lift your head and leg go together. Once more. Next is Pawan Muktasana. Bending your right leg. You breathe in, interlock your finger. Lift. Then the both legs together. And you go. It will help to release any gas trapped in the body, or it will go sideways as well. You go. And relax. Next lot of exercise is good for your stomach, waistline. To support, rather than hurting the back, in the palm of your hand upside down, supporting your tailbone, and lifting each leg up to 10-10. and 10 relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. With each leg, make a circle turn. And relax. With the same leg, now do the opposite direction. And relax. Now the opposite leg. And relax. Now the reverse. And relax. Excellent. Now bend the knee. Now we do cycling. 10 forward and 10 back. And relax. And do the reverse. And relax. After every physical exercise, you learn to relax. Leg apart, palm of your hand facing the ceiling, gently breathing in and out, which is able to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And gently take your both hands up and together. Get up, always turn to the right or left. And use your both hands to pick yourself up and sit down. And relax. Sit in the Gyan Mudra, just for 30 seconds, gently breathing in and out. Today I'm focusing more on pranayam. Tomorrow we'll focus more on asana. Let's now do some grinding now. Place your leg in the front, hand the same. As you go forward, you breathe out. When you go backward, you breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do the opposite. 10. Excellent. Now take your both leg apart, hand on the side, each hand touch the opposite toes. Drop a 10, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Now, just give me a second. Next, to do the grinding. Just go to the back of the. No, just go to the. Yogi, come here. Excellent. Well done. Now, let's go back onto the. Some hand exercise we'll do afterward. Today we're focusing more on pranayama. So first with mudra, first to correct the spine, put your hand like this, take it all the way back up. Focusing on the spine, do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And relax. Next, you do Satsang Mudra, put your both hand interlock your finger and put your both thumb on the top. That activates the whole spine from the top to the bottom. And relax. Next, very important one is you exercise the whole body this way. Stretch your leg in the front. Take your right leg over the left leg like this. The right hand goes behind your back. Left hand comes up like this. Twist towards the right side. To exercise every organ on the left side of the body. And relax. Now do the same to the opposite. The left leg will go over the right hand. Left hand goes behind your back. The right hand comes up across here. You grab it and then twist it towards the left side, exercising every muscle on the right side of the body. And relax. Well done. Next, we're going to do now is the first is the Udana Mudra. Your four fingers touching together. That sends the prana to your throat chakra, the thyroid gland, increase your metabolism, vocal cord, and also improve all the communication between the brain and all the organs. That's the part of the throat. So put it there. Best you can do it this way as well. The maximum benefit you put across there. That and also twisting line that activates the thyroid gland as well. So we do that for 1 minute. And last, excellent. Next is the Vayu Mudra. Your index finger, base of the thumb, pressing hard. That gets off any joint pain, any gas. Every time you eat any food, you produce waste product. If you don't get rid of it, it creates a lot of gas. And that gas goes to the weakest point and creates the pain. Also, it gives acid environment, it gives you hiatus hernia, palpitation, sore throat, put your tongue, bad breath, also in my sinus problem and headache. This will prevent all that as well. So Vayu Mudra. And relax. Excellent. Let's do some acupressure. Just twist your hand like this. Just twist them down and then rub them together, trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand. Then keeping your finger apart, you clap them 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Excellent. Just by clapping all this, you have exercised the whole body. That's if you look at your left hand, that's your thyroid gland. That's your right eye, left lung, right ear, your heart, your spleen, your pancreas with this finger, middle finger, kidney, adrenal gland, and your large intestine, and your prostate, uterus, sexual organs all here. And on the left side, you see in thyroid, your left eye, right lung, left ear, your liver, gallbladder, your intestine, thyroid gland, your large intestine, and your sexual organ and prostate. Just by clapping this, you exercise the whole body itself. Very important. It's a simple thing, just clapping like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Well done. Now next we go into the Prana Mudra, the little finger and the ring finger touching together. That increases prana in your body, increases your immunity, and very good for eyesight. So let's do that. few seconds. Look, come on, come here, come on. Look, yeah, come on. And relax. Excellent. Next, the energy we have gathered, use that to detox. Apal Mudra, your middle and the ring finger touching together like a deer pool. That gets you your toxin through your sweat, to the kidney function, your bowel movement, and through breathing out. Also gets rid of any negative thoughts in your mind as well. And relax. Well done. Next, we go into the Mandukasana. Very important to exercise all your gastric problem things. And also good for diabetes as well. If you have diabetes, you should do that 5 times before the meal. Okay, tight fist like this. As you breathe in, breathe out completely. Put this other side of your belly button. And you're holding your breath. You go down and look up and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. And gently come back up. Do that once more. And come back. Next is same thing exactly with left hand or right hand. This time I don't want you to do Kapalbhati, just breathe in, breathe out, go down, hold it for 10 seconds and come back up. And gently come back up. More. And last but not least, the child pose. You both hand the front as you breathe in. And excellent, well done. Next, go back to now the Surya Mudra. Your ring finger, base of the thumb. That helps to lower your cholesterol, helps you lose weight, and very good to energize your liver both times. And relax. Excellent. Next, last, people with low blood pressure do the Ling Mudra, both hands go like this. And people with high blood pressure, Apan Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra and Apan Mudra both together. Keep your both hands up in there, rub them together. Remember, every mudra has a lot of different benefits, depending what you're trying to achieve. Like a Ling Mudra is good for people with low blood pressure. Also, this is good for myself when I was going through COVID-19 to drive a mucus, prevent the mucus forming. So I did this mudra as well. So what your mind thinks, body delivers. Same with this Apan Vayu Mudra. This is good for high blood pressure, but also this is good for making your lungs stronger, so you don't get out of breath. So depending on what you're trying to achieve, that's what your mind thinks, body will deliver. Very important. And also for people with diabetes, it's very good to, before eating a meal, make a tight fist for 20 times. Make it like this.
Can you prevent diabetes with this mudra?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can you prevent diabetes with this?
Yeah. Not prevent it. What you're doing is by pressing the ring finger, you're producing more insulin, so which helps to balance the sugar level. And also your lifestyle. You have to reduce the stress. In the morning, eat karela, tomato, and kira ka juice pijiye. रात को हल्दी खाइए, cinnamon powder खाइए, दालचीनी, taj.
Sorry,
All these will help you to manage your sugar level better.
yeah, sorry, what you said, Karela?
Karela, tomato, and kira, cucumber.
Oh, cucumber. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
And also haldi. रात को हल्दी गर्म पानी में खाइए, and taj खाइए, दालचीनी, पिसा हुआ, आधा चम्मच रोज खाना है. Some form in the tea, चाय में डाल के, कहीं डाल के, that will help as well.
Thank you.
Other half the time, it's all due to stress. Stress is one of the biggest cause of ill health. That's where pranayama plays a big part. Bhastrika itself helps to. क्या होता है आपको जब you have the body and the mind either gets frightened, what happens to breath? Your breath goes, you go heavy and faster. So what Swami done is reverse the role. By slowing down your breath, you learn to control your mind, and obviously your emotions are controlled better that way. That's why Bhastrika, you do it. Just by doing this, you calm down your mind, and your body relaxes, reduce stress, and so on. Very important. So now let's go into the one is a lot of people wants to do the bahia. I have no problem with that, but I don't like doing it because it helps to increase your blood pressure. Also, it reduces the amount of oxygen in your blood. With the COVID-19, you want to increase your oxygen level. But let's do it. If you have no health issue, you can do that. The problem is like a ma-ban. You breathe in, breathe out completely, and there's 9 gates. Your ear, nose, and throat, and all. By doing Jalandhar Bandh, nothing can escape from there, and create your back passes up, nothing can escape from there, and to the stomach. And that is the 3 bandh, 3 Mahabandh you do it. So first you do it, you breathe in deeply, breathe out completely, and pull your back passes up, stomach in, and chin down, and hold it for as long as you can. Once you can't hold any longer, first you unlock your neck, let the air in, then your stomach, then your back passing. This is the whole process. Do you want more? And relax. Excellent. Well done. Next is Agnisar. Agnisar is of pranayama, it's a kriya, but it's the same thing. You breathe in, breathe out completely, empty your stomach, and then use your intestine to pump up and down. And relax. Once more. And relax. Next is Ujjayi. Very important, very good, especially for female to balance the thyroid gland. Clamp your throat. And then the long one. Your chin down. That helps to massage the thyroid gland. Then close your right nostril, come up and breathe from left to cool it down. And the last thing. And relax. Last, not the least, Sitli and Sitkari. Roll your tongue out. When you close your mouth gets all wet. At the dry air, you exhale out through the both nostrils. Next is Sitkari, which is if you're feeling hot, just not hot weather, you have to cool yourself down. Put your tongue in the teeth, breathe it through it. You close your mouth, body takes about the cold temperature, and releases the hot air into the air, which you exhale out. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Next, now we go into the Anulom Vilom, alternative nostril breathing. Very important. It's able to clear any blockage in the system. But if you're doing Khichdi Mudra, it will dissolve more blockage and prevention of heart attack and stroke as well. So let's do that for sitting Gyan Mudra left hand, right hand, and you do Vayu Mudra or Sunu Vayu Mudra, whichever you prefer. I like to do Sunu Vayu Mudra to get the maximum benefit. Relax.
कितना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छूए, कर कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छूए, इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर, इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर, सांसों का क्या भरोसा, रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर, सांसों का क्या भरोसा, रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर, प्रभु का नाम जप ले, बलिया से यहाँ पर, सांसों का क्या भरोसा, रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर, सांसों का क्या भरोसा, सांसों का क्या भरोसा।
And Om. Let's go into the Brahmari, Udgit and Prana. So take your glasses off, your palm to close your earlobe, your index finger on the forehead, covering your eye and earlobe. Take a deep breath in like a bumblebee for 3 times. Still keep your eyes closed in Jnana Mudra. You chant Om for 3 times. Still keeping eyes closed in Jnana Mudra, we do prana, which is silent, deep breathing, like a partly a meditation. Gently to the both hand up in there, rub it together. Thank you. Let's do some praying. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all enjoy prosperity. May none suffer. Om Shanti Shanti. I hope if I didn't perform 100% because I'm still trying to recover 100% for myself. I'm almost there. So if I had any shortfall, I'm sorry about it. I'll try to make sure it doesn't happen and I perform my best task. Because I'm here to promote health. Swamiji mission is to promote health, and that's what we're trying to do for everybody concerned. Thank you very much.
Thank
Hope
you,
have a lovely-
Shravanji.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
Shravanji. That was lovely.
you,
Thank you
Ji.
very much.
Nice practice.
You've done very well today. You've done very well.
Thank you, Sarvanji.
Thank you, Shravanji.
No, thank you. That was lovely. Actually, thank you for.
Thank you, Priya. Thank
Dr.
you.
Dr. Sudarshan ji, Kapoor ji, Namaste, Pranam.
you.
Don't forget Guru Purnima program tonight.
That's right.
Everybody
That's
says-
what I meant to say. Tonight there's a program at 5 o'clock onward. I think 5 o'clock. Is it?
5 o'clock.
Yes.
5 o'clock.
So
5 to
Please join in
7:30
and
PM.
enjoy. Good morning to
everybody
Shukla
register.
Nizam, Indu ji, Usma ji, Hansa Thakur,
Thank you.
Sanjay ji, Nirmala ji,
Thank you.
Kalpana ji,
Very
Saroj
much.
ji.
Take care.
आपका सीन तो हरदम अच्छा लगता है पीछे में सरोज जी. Nice seeing you at the back. Good morning to Mani ji as well.
It's so good to have you back, Swaranji. Really
No, no.
good to have you back.
I'm in full. I'm completely good now. Healthy. Just getting some self-confidence back to. But today I did a basically like in the what do you call nitric oxide exercise. I tried to add a few other exercises, but I think it's no point mixing them up. Make it simple. 4 exercises, simple, just up and down, walking, plank, and that's enough to do the nitric oxide blowout to promote health. And so people can do it themselves. And I can put that in the yoga Visama as well, so you can do it yourself properly, Otherwise people might get confused, things like that. Hope you enjoy the class today. And
I think that was very nice.
Very
Shravanji.
nice.
Very nice. Because
if there is any shortfall, I'm sorry, I'll correct the next time.
No, you perfect,
no,
Shravan.
that was lovely.
You are perfect.
It was very nice class.
Let's It's
No, it
perfect.
was lovely.
We
very
enjoyed
nice.
it every moment.
It's always good to see Dr. Kapoor. It's always nice to see her, She's very.
Jai Mataji.
Jai Mataji, Jai Mataji.
Can we have a
Nice
link
to
for
see
tonight's
you.
program,
I
Shravanji?
came back after a few days, because of my
I know.
commitment. But
nice
when I
to see
saw
you.
you doing it, I was thrilled.
Thank
I
you.
was thrilled to see you doing your session yourself. Well done,
Thank-
well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Take
Shravanji,
care.
can you Savanji, can you send us a link for tonight's program, please?
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
There's a
It will be
poster
YouTube
there.
all the time. I put on the YouTube once it's complete. It takes
It's on
about
the Facebook.
a couple of hours. Okay.
Sorry?
Thank you very much,
on the
everybody.
Facebook.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Yeah, take it
Mohan.
easy.
And-
Thank you,
and-
sir.
and-
a nice
day.
And I hope to
Take
see you all
care,
tonight.
Shravanji.
Hope to
Thank
see you all
you.
tonight in the evening class for the, not my class, but actual for the, for sociology and the trust being the 5 o'clock onward. Thank you.
God
Yeah,
bless
please send
up
us a
nice-
link. Thank you.
All dress up nicely, please.